to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, it's about 4 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at $115,750. Starting off here with the weekly chart. Yesterday, this candle looked a lot better. It was way greener. Now we're starting to get a little indecisive candle. We still have 4 days and 4 hours before this closes. Hopefully we could remain green and stay above this 21 moving average, which is at 110,471. The stochastics RSI look to turn up, but I wouldn't be surprised if they also roll over. So we have to see how the week ends up finishing. Now we head over to the daily chart. We see that the stochastics are toppy. We look to roll over on the way down. I'm hoping that maybe we could roll back up and at least do a double hump before falling, or a drag here for a little bit. We remain above the 50 moving average, which is bullish, but currently right now we have a red candle, not looking too good. As long as we could stay above this 50 moving average at 114,323, I remain bullish. This is where I had the possible inverted head and shoulder. We got most of the measured move already, so to me this is a winning trade. Now it's kind of looking to me like this could possibly be a cup and handle play, but let's see what ends up happening. Let's see how the next couple of days go and how these candles close. Now we head over to the 22-hour chart. We see that the stochastics have been toppy for a while. It looks like we are about to roll over. So far we're holding all the moving averages though. In the 12-hour chart, same thing, about to roll over. We're still holding above the 21 moving average, so that looks good. On the 8-hour chart, rolling over as well. We have some bearish divergence here on the stochastics RSI, and here we did lose the 200 and the 21 moving average. Now we got above both of them, but you know, it's not looking too good if we end up losing the 200 moving average. We're pretty close to it. It's at 115,351. We head over to the 4-hour chart. Stochastics are on the way down. We're losing the 21 moving average here as well. This kind of looks double top-ish. The 200 moving average is currently at 113,047. We need to stay above that. We lose that 200 moving average, we unfortunately will have to start getting bearish, a little bit more bearish. Now if we head over to the 1-hour chart, stochastics are low. We bounced off the 200 moving average, so this is bullish, but now we have some resistance here at the 50 moving average and the 21 moving average. We must get above that as soon as possible in order to remain bullish. If by the time the stochastics get to the top here, if we get rejected by the 21 moving average, then it looks like we might be getting more downside and we might lose this 200 moving average. Now the 15-minute chart, today was when Jerome Powell spoke, and as you can see, before Jerome Powell spoke, we went all the way up to 116,316. As he was speaking, we got this gigantic red engulfing candle, and we went all the way down to about 114,700. And since the meeting, we have been able to come back up. We regained the 21 moving average. Right now we have some resistance on the 200 moving average. We must get above that as soon as we can. That's currently at 115,957. Jerome Powell, you know, they cut the 25 basis points, which everyone was expecting already, so that's why there hasn't really been much movement on the charts yet. And he wasn't so dovish. He was more neutral to like a little bit hawkish, so there's really not much of a catalyst to really spike up the charts at the moment. But at least we haven't fallen down. We haven't really gone below 114,000. So right now I would say everything's bullish. As we're speaking right now, we just got back up above 116,000, and we just got above this 200 moving average. So it is looking like, you know, things are neutral, and it looks, I would say we're still going to be heading upwards towards 117k, 118k. On this 4-hour chart, similar to the daily, again, this is where I had the inverted head and shoulders, but now I'm starting to see that we possibly could be having some type of a cup and handle here. The measured move would take us to 125,454 now that I adjusted it, more or less, probably a little bit lower, maybe close to 125k. So let's see if that's the next move that ends up happening. I feel like we are bullish. We've still been holding good after the meeting, so it's possible that, you know, I'm still in the range between 110k, 120k. If we could break 120k, then I feel like we could make it to 125. If we reject from 120, then, you know, we'll still stay in the range. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.